Hey guys, welcome back to 40 Plus Life, or welcome if you are new. I'm Veronica, and today I'm going to be doing my monthly budget with me for April. So as you can see, I've already got my little setup here. So these are all, for anyone that's wondering, I create these myself. So these are all made in Illustrator and in Photoshop, all the graphics, and then all the calendar and all that stuff is made in Photoshop. So I've got my cover sheet, which has my monthly goals. I've got my calendar view. I've got my actual budget to go over, and then I have my sinking funds check-in. And this is all I like to do. I don't need anything crazy. I don't do weekly check-ins because I do have a spreadsheet that I also use to keep track of everything when I'm spending so that I can match it up with this one. So I don't need to come on and do any weekly check-ins or anything like that. I don't do paycheck breakdowns because I just wing it. And it's just easier for me that way. Otherwise, I will just get too overwhelmed and I just can't do that. So, as you can see, I've got this little Easter theme going on and I'm really, really excited about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in a little bit so we can go over my monthly goals. Okay, so as you can see, this is my little monthly goals here, my mini goals that I have for the month of April. And the first thing that I have is I wanna reach 1,500 YouTube subscribers. That's kind of a lofty goal, maybe, we'll see, because it's kind of slowed down a bit. So I am currently at 1,426, but I would love to get to 1,500 subscribers by the end of April. So if you haven't subscribed and you're watching, please do so. And my next goal, which is not financial at all, is 4 times a week workouts, including 1 to 2 times a week walks. Now, last week, I did amazing and I worked out 5 days last week. So I really pushed myself after work. 2 days, I believe, after work, I was just work out for 25 to 30 minutes just so I can do it. And I did. I was really proud of myself for doing that. So I just got to keep it up. I don't need to do five days a week. I'm happy as long as I do 3, that is my bare minimum, but I'm pushing myself to do 4 times a week because I want to include a 1 to 2 times a week walk. And this is when I take my dog Nugget out for walks every day, but they're small walks, and these are longer walks, like 1.5 to 2 miles or 3 miles. It all depends. It depends on where we go. So at least once a week, I want to do the long walk with him. But sometimes me and my boyfriend will go on a very long walk, and that one is usually the over 2-mile walk. So we will see. Okay, and then next is to get my Capital One credit card under $1,000 balance. Now I should have that after my next payment that I do, but you just never know. I got to stick with it too. So this is the first credit card that I'm trying, or the one that I'm currently focusing on right now to pay off. So once it gets under $1,000, that's the countdown is on. Get that one paid off. Okay, and then my next one, no, this is actually the lofty goal, get 1,000 sales on Etsy. Woo, that would be amazing. It's slowed down quite a bit as well, it's up and down, especially after the new year, and I've read this happens to a lot of people. After the new year, sales do drop, and that makes sense. Holidays and all that. But I am over 800 sales, which is just amazing. I remember when I hit 500, I thought that was amazing. So now I want to see if I can get to 1,000. I don't know if I can do that by April, but that would be amazing if I do. I'm actually working on a bunch of new challenges. I don't know, I've just been on a roll with making some graphics and stuff, and I'm just let me try and figure out some challenges that'll go with them. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, and the last thing is to complete 2 savings challenges. So I want to get some savings challenges done so I'm not spread out too much, because I feel like in the past I would be I'm only doing these challenges because I don't want to spread myself thin, and then it's gotten a little out of control, and now I am spreading myself too thin. And especially now that I have my casino challenges and I really want to do those. So if I can at least complete 2 in April, that'll bring that down, and I can focus on everything that I have, which really sucks because there's so many challenges that I want to do, but it's impossible. So I'm glad I'm making more of the lower denomination, you know, like $100 savings challenges, because those are attainable. And yeah, so there we go. Anyways, so that's that. So now we'll go on to the calendar view. All right, calendar view is here. And as you can see, same theme, obviously I'm sticking with. I have everything written out. I just have to do the color coding. So usually I have the legend done. I am just so behind. So let me just do that really quick, if I can remember what is supposed to be what. Okay, legend complete. So now let me do the rest of the coloring, and I'm just gonna fast forward this because I should have already had it done. Okay, I think I have everything. Okay, so everything in green are my paydays. Etsy Pay comes on the first Tuesday of the month. My 2 paychecks, I get paid bi-weekly. And then my YouTube Pay, which you saw I forgot, and I just realized I also forgot my rental income. And I realized I actually forgot to write that in last time too. That is income for me, so I need to make sure I put that in. That is silly, because that's actually more than my paycheck, so I rely on this very much so. Okay, there we go. Okay, bills is everything that is not, the pink is the debt. So any credit cards and my car payment, I don't include mortgage into debt yet. We'll wait on that later on in life. Okay, and then I have my A for activity / workouts, which I do. But this is a brand new month, so everything is fresh and it's just so cute. I love the pastel-y theme. Okay, I think that's it. I don't have any appointments yet, but as always, as they come up, I will add them in. Okay, let's get into the budget. Okay, so here we go with the budget. I'm just gonna put this together and start with this so that I can zoom in. Okay, let's start with my net income. So this is gonna be everything that includes my paychecks, my rental income, and any side hustle income that does not include Etsy or YouTube. So for this one, I try to budget high on this one because I'm hopeful that I'll have some money. So I'm gonna do $6,500. Etsy and YouTube, I do not budget for because those are not guaranteed at all. My daughter, she actually paid me $100 last month. We'll see if she can do it this month, which is supposed to be $200. So we'll see. I'm just gonna put it in and we'll see. And then miscellaneous, I don't budget for. That's for any other unexpected things that happen to come in. And then rollover, I'm gonna go high. All right. Okay, so that is gonna be, I'm going really high this month. This is probably way off. Okay, 7,500. That's why it's an estimate. I'll know more once I close out my March budget. Let me just go ahead and write these out really quick because I should have already had it done. Okay, let me go ahead and add this up really quick and let's see where we're at. Okay, 4,027. That's definitely higher than what I usually do. 4,000. Whew. Okay. So a couple things. Let's see where I'm at here. Those are all as normal. The only things that I have changed is groceries. I've been budgeting $250, but with prices going up, I've upped it to $300 for the month. So we'll see how that goes. I've been doing a lot of stock up when I've been shopping, so I definitely went over budget in March. And so I'm hoping that this will be fine because I've stocked up so much. So we'll see. And then gas, gonna keep it at 100 since again, prices are up. Chewy, I bumped up to 100, and miscellaneous, I bumped up to 200. So that's what those are. And then let me just do 7,500 minus 4,027 leaves me with 3,473. Okay, next page. All right, again, so I'll go ahead and fill all this in and then we'll go over it after. Okay, so let's add this up. So that is 1,302. These are all normal, what I've been doing. The 200, the minimum payment for the Capital One is only like $40 or something. So this is getting me on track so I can pay that off by the end of the year. Hopefully way before that, but we'll see. Okay, so I gotta subtract 1,302 from 3,473. Okay, that didn't work. 3,473 minus 1,302, which leaves me with 2,171. Okay, and then emergency fund, $50 automatically comes out of my paycheck each time and goes into my emergency fund. So that is awesome. I don't have to worry about that. It was 100, but I brought it down so that I can focus on debt and whatnot. $50 is gonna come out of my check and go into my Roth IRA. And then I'm gonna take another 50. I don't know, I'm still working on that one. It's either gonna come out of my check. Yeah, it's gonna come out of my check. Maybe, we'll see. That's what my plan is. We'll see. And then sinking funds, I'm planning to do 700, and then challenges, I brought that down quite a bit to 250. So that left me with 1,150 minus 2,171, which leaves me with 1,021, which is a miracle because usually I am over or under budget, but we'll see. Like I said, I really overdid it. I went really high on this one, so if this all works out, that would be great because in the past, I always like to have at least $700-800 as a rollover just in case. I'm hoping to not spend as much money in April since I kind of did a lot in March for like stock up purposes. So cross my fingers, cross your fingers that that sticks. Now again, this rollover is also very high. I'm pretty sure that that's not what it's going to be going into April. But, oh no, you know what? It is. Oh, I'm so stupid. And you know why? Because I get my last paycheck and it actually might be higher than that. Because I get my last paycheck, I get 3 paychecks in March this time around. And so those are going to go into the beginning of the bills for the beginning of the month. So that's why that should be high like that. So, but again, we shall see. We shall see. Okay, and the last page is just my sinking funds check-in, which you won't see until the very end of the month. So I just have it all written out and ready to go so that when the time comes, I always print the second page in black and white. So I don't want to waste my ink. Even though it's so pretty, there's not that much on here, so it's kind of pointless. No, where's my cover page? There we go. Let's get my little decor out now. Gotta have Pac-Man making his presence known. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. The likes is what really gets movement going on the channel. So if you guys can please give a like. I've got enough people watching it, but the likes don't really match up. So if you can please like it, I would really appreciate it. If you're new, please do consider subscribing because I want to reach my goal of 1,500 subscribers by the end of the month. And of course, as always, please comment below because I love talking to you guys and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you have any comments, suggestions, whatever you'd like to see, let me know. If there's any kind of savings challenge that you'd like me to create, let me know as well. You can always email me. You can message me on Instagram, although I don't go on Instagram very often because I just can't. So for just stupid reasons, I just can't. So if you'd like to know, just send me an email. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. Thank you again so much for watching and for being here. I really appreciate you guys so much, and I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Remember to stay happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.